Guys, today I'm going to make a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's similar to a grilled cheese, but again, it's going to be using peanut butter and jelly. Now, for this, I am going to need bread, a plate, a knife, a stove, a pan, peanut butter, jelly, and a spatula. Now, to start, I'm going to need, again, 2 pieces of bread. I'm going to put it down on my plate that I have right here in front of me. All right. Along with this, there are a few words that may or may not make sense. Those words will be scoop, spread, and grill. Now, I'm going to start by scooping peanut butter onto my knife. And I am going to spread it on to my bread. Okay. I am making sure that I'm spreading it evenly, so that way every part of my sandwich has peanut butter, because I love peanut butter. I'm going to scoop again and spread it onto this piece of bread as well, the same way I did it to the last one. All right. Now I have my 2 pieces of bread fully coated with peanut butter. Now that I have both pieces of bread covered with peanut butter, I'm going to grab my jelly. I am going to be using strawberry jelly. That's my favorite. Okay? To start, I'm going to squeeze it onto one side of the bread. I am going to use the same knife that I used with the peanut butter, and I'm going to spread it onto that side of the bread. Do the same thing to the other side of the bread. Squeeze the jelly onto the bread. And I am again going to spread the jelly all over this side of the bread. Again, trying to spread it evenly. I am trying to spread it evenly. All right. Now that I have my peanut butter and jelly made, I'm going to grab a pan. I have a small pan. It can be a big pan, though, if that's all you have. And I am going to place it on an eye of the stove. I'm going to turn the stove on to low or medium heat. While that pan is heating up, I am going to get my butter ready for my bread. My butter, and I have my sandwich. Again, while that pan's heating up, I'm going to explain what grilling is. So I'm sure you guys have heard what grilling is. It is like when you put something hot on a pan or a stove or an actual grill. Today I'm going to be using the pan, like I said. The reason I'm going to be grilling this sandwich is because I want the peanut butter and the jelly to get warm. And I use the butter so that the butter gives the bread a nice crisp, so when you eat it, it's crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. Now, you do not have to use spray butter. I'm just using spray butter because that is what I have. If you have normal butter, you can grab the normal butter. But I'm going to grab one side of my sandwich right here, and I'm going to spray it with the butter all around the sandwich. All on this side of the bread. Make sure it's evenly coated. I'm going to put this side of the sandwich down onto the stove of the pan, or the pan on the stove, sorry. Now, the sandwich is on the stove, on the hot pan. And right now, I don't know if you can hear it, but the butter is sizzling, which means it is grilling. And basically, I need to wait here for this side to be done cooking, and I'm going to monitor it. spatula here. And what I do is will pick it up and check the side to see if it is grilled or if it's burning. Be careful, the butter can burn easily, so that is why I am checking it so often, and that I am right here next to it. That side's almost done. Almost done. I'm going to grab my spray butter and I'm going to spray this side of the bread. So that way, when it's ready, I can flip it. And I don't have to wait to put this butter on, causing the other side to burn. You can see on this pan, the peanut butter is starting to come out a little bit. That's a good sign. That's delicious. Okay, we are going to flip. You can see right here, it has a little bit of color. That the other side's done, we are cooking this side. And again, I'm going to wait right here because the butter can cook quickly, especially now that the pan is fully hot. Okay, still cooking a little bit. It's getting a little messy in the pan. Alright, let's check it and see how this side's doing. Alright, looks like it's done. I'm going to take it, I'm going to flip it onto my plate. I will immediately take the pan off the hot stove and turn my stove off. That looked delicious. Now it's very, very hot, so I need to wait and cool off. And while it's cooling off, I'm going to explain to you why I decided to do the grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The reason I did that was because it's very, very, very simple to make, as you can see. You know, it doesn't take very many steps. It doesn't take very many ingredients. The ingredients you use for it are very, very, very cheap. You can grab them very easily, and a lot of times they're already in your household. So that's the reason I picked it. As the same as a grilled cheese, it's very easy. Now I like grilled cheese, but I also love, love, love a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm waiting for it to cool. I'm going to go ahead and put up all my ingredients, go ahead and clean up after myself so I don't have to do it after I eat. Got my jelly here, got my peanut butter, gonna put these up. And I'm gonna put up my butter here. I'm then going to grab a knife and carefully cut my sandwich. I'm going to cut my sandwich diagonally just because I think it makes the sandwich taste better. Just like that. I am going to eat and enjoy. I should be paid to make those.